Hey everyone, welcome. Okay, so we are supposed to release the interest rate hike news today at 2 p.m. from Jerome Powell. Now, market has already priced in a 50 basis point increase. That's nothing new and we already know about it. There are two things that I'm watching out for. How hawkish the Fed will be going forward. That means in June, are we going to expect a 75 basis point increase? That'll be the first after 1994, because Alan Greenspan actually had a 75 basis point increase in November of 1994. And that too, because in September, they didn't have any rate hike. And then there was a presidential election. So they waited till the election to have a 75 basis point increase. So if Jerome Powell comes out and says that they are going to have a 75 basis point increase in June, which is next month, that's going to rattle the market a little bit, even though some of it has already been priced in. But I think the true effect, if Jerome Powell comes out that hawkish, is going to have that effect on the market. The other thing I'm looking forward to is the balance sheet reduction. Now, we know that it's coming in May, as soon as they're saying, one of the report that I was reading, they're talking about 20 billion in treasuries and 15 billion in MBS, which is mortgage-backed securities, is going to happen in May. But it can go as much as 95 billion starting June. So that's something that we have to watch out for, because these are the things that's going to make the market either decide, are they going to be bullish or are they going to be bearish, depending on what FOMC comes out and releases. So another thing to note, that Jerome Powell will be asked this question about 75 basis point a lot, and how he answers is going to give a direction to the market. The other thing I'm watching out for is that how they're going to tackle the inflation, because we know that inflation is running really hot as the job market. And for previously, the mortgage, or basically housing market, is what defined how Fed is going to react. But housing market is not cooling. I was reading a report in California. Some of the houses are going over $1 million of asking price. Just think about it. If the house is listed for $1 million, it's fetching $2 million. This is fake. This is fake rally. And unless this cools down, Fed will be really confused on what to do. I mean, these guys have a really hard job, because they want to, of course, reduce the balance sheet, at the same time tame the inflation, at the same time not rattle the financial market, which is like a serious job. So I'm looking forward to getting two comments answered. Number one, how they plan on tackling the interest rate going forward. And number two, how they plan to tackle the inflation, given the housing market and the jobs are still very strong. So it'll be a very interesting meeting today, and I think that will give us some direction in the market. But this is how I plan to take advantage of it. If market rallies today, I think market is going to rally, because we all know 50 basis point is already here, and Jerome Powell comes out and says 75 basis point is not out of the question. If he mentions that, it's not out of the question, market is going to fluctuate. But if he doesn't say the word, it's not out of the question, or we don't know yet, we don't know what we are going to do, then market is going to rally. And if market rallies, then I will take full advantage of it, because trust me, this is not going to be a long-legged rally. It's going to be a short rally, which we are going to get out very soon once the market settles down, and then the true inflation fear, true housing market bubble burst, or true equities bubble burst fear will come back into the market, and we are going to see some downturn. So the rally that we are going to see today, I'll be selling some covered calls to basically take advantage of the rally, if we see the rally today, depending on how they answer this question. So I'll be on the lookout for those kind of things, and it'll be very interesting to see how Jerome Powell and Fed navigate this hard time that they have in front of us. Hope you like the video. If you enjoy content like this, then consider subscribing and hit the like button. Thank you so much for joining. Until next time, you all have a sparkling day.